Hey travelers, welcome to Traveling with Amadi. If you're new to my channel, I revisit some of my fun and exciting times during my travel while I help you out on yours. In today's video, we are going to be talking about best places to go as a Black woman traveling solo. Now, specifically, we're going to be talking about internationally if you are coming from the United States, but these are some great places if you are coming from other places in the world as well. So let's get into this list. Just a little background, I did look up information for this video. So this is what the interwebs are saying about best places for Black women to solo travel. The first is gonna be Ghana, and specifically Accra, Ghana is going to be an amazing place to go to. And one of the reasons is because in 2019, the Ghanaian government actually created a program called the Year of Return, inviting African Americans to come back to the motherland and experience culture and food and history. So this has created a big wave of Black travelers, specifically Black solo travelers, going to Ghana. And when we're talking about safety, they have reported that it has been very safe, it has been very welcoming, and it's been very fruitful to learn and touch the roots. So this is an amazing suggestion, an amazing place for Black women to travel solo to. Next is Portugal. And y'all, I've never been to Portugal, but it's definitely on my list now. So 3 places that are going to be an amazing place for you to travel is going to be Lisbon, Porto, and Faro. So these areas particularly have huge African communities. So you're going to feel welcome, you're going to feel comfort, and you're going to get a little taste of European culture mixed with other diverse cultures as well. And Portugal is actually known for its low crime rate, which is great. And some highlights in Portugal is delicious food, histories, amazing walking tours, and architecture. So if that is the type of vibe that you're looking for and the type of things that you like to do, Portugal will be the place for you. Also, some amazing beaches as well. Next is Thailand. So Thailand, I have personally been to as well, so I definitely would recommend as a solo traveler for you to go. So particularly places that I would suggest is Chiang Mai, Phuket, and Bangkok. Thailand is known for the hospitality, their beaches, their culture, their amazing food that gets done very quickly, if I might add, as well as being budget friendly. So I will attest to that. Thailand, we did not spend a crazy amount of money and we had an amazing time. So Thailand should definitely be on your list. Next is Iceland. So Iceland is another European country that is low on crime. So this is a great place to go if you are a big fan of natural landscapes. So there's a lot of outdoorsy things to do in Iceland, like the Blue Lagoon and other things. And you can also, if you catch it right, you can see the Northern Lights, right? So Iceland is a great place for solo traveler because it's safe and because there's a lot of amazing outdoor activities to do. So another thing to point out is that they have a well-curated travel infrastructure. And I just want to point out, like, when we're traveling solo, having a travel infrastructure country is really important. And what that is essentially that there are places and tours and hotels and accommodations for people who are not from this country. And I think it's really important because if you are traveling solo, it's going to be harder to get around if there is not a lot of travel infrastructure, if they're not used to people who are not from the culture, who are not from the place, who do not speak the language, touring or walking around. It's gonna be a little bit harder for you. There's gonna be a less accommodation. But if you are rough and tumble, have at it. I'm proud of you. Speaking from personal experiences, going to places like Cairo, Egypt, who has a different travel infrastructure compared to Thailand, it's gonna be a little bit different and you're gonna have to navigate and try to like do things a little bit more intentionally when the travel infrastructure is not there. So having good travel infrastructure, and I've said travel infrastructure like 18 times, having a good one is really important when we're traveling solo. Next is Brazil, and specifically we're talking about Rio de Janeiro. So this is an amazing place for Black women to travel because there's just a great infusion of African and Portuguese culture blending in. And in addition, there has been a mass migration of Nigerian folks moving to Brazil as well. So you're getting a little bit of the new African culture as well. My friend, she actually went to Brazil and she said that she loved it. She took her students there and she's like, oh my God, I have to go back. So totally amazing, and she enjoyed it so much. And there's an amazing thriving art community there as well. So if that is your bag, if you are a big art lover, this is the place to go for you. So two other places that I'm gonna put on the list because this is a personal thing for me, but this wasn't based off of research. This is just based off of my personal experience. I'm gonna say Mexico. So I would say Mexico City as well as Tulum. So both of these places I have traveled independently and I was in love. I've said this all the time. Mexico has been the best country that I traveled to. Like, Mexicans are so nice. When we talk about hospitality, they're just A1. Also, Mexico City is just such a vibe. Like, it is like New York, but warmer and friendlier. And you have more room space for hotels. As well as Tulum, especially when we're talking about Black solo travel, Tulum is amazing. There's so many Black expats that currently live in Tulum, and you feel like you're going to a cousin's birthday party. You're just like, hey girl, hey. Definitely. If you're interested in my videos about Tulum, I will definitely put that in the link, but I would definitely say Mexico is a great place to solo travel. The other one would be Colombia. So also have videos about Colombia as well. So I solo traveled in Colombia, not in Cartagena, but in Medellin, but I would recommend both of those places. I loved staying in the hostels in both Medellin and Cartagena. I'll put the link up there about the two videos that I did for Selena as well as Los Patios. Like, they were amazing hostels, and I got my own individual room because I don't share bunk beds. Like, that's not something that I do. But Cartagena is amazing, like great, very touristy, I will say that, but I felt very safe. It was amazing beach town, really cool, as well as Medellin, which is just a lively big city. I personally stayed in El Poblado, which it has a lot of expats in there, as well as people who've lived and been born and raised there as well. So I would definitely suggest that in terms of Black solo traveling. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you are saying like, I'm gonna do this solo traveling thing, like this is what I'm gonna do, I can't wait for the group chat to like actually do something, I definitely encourage that. And those are some places that I have researched as well as experienced myself and suggest for you. So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please peruse around my channel. All the support is very helpful. I want to make this as impactful and as helpful for everyone as I can. And make sure you come back, all right? Bye.